Today, we are examining 5 distinct individuals who looked at the highest mountain on Earth, not as an unforgiving wilderness of rock and ice, but as a commercial checklist to be conquered through money and sheer willpower. These are 5 rookie mistakes that ended in preventable fatalities on Mount Everest. I know that sounds blunt, but after reviewing the accident reports and talking to the high-altitude workers who survived them, I genuinely don't know what other word fits. Mount Everest does not care about your follower count, your corporate performance metrics, or the marketing promises you made to your clothing sponsors. The mountain operates on a brutal, unchanging arithmetic of pressure, oxygen, and time. When inexperienced climbers treat those variables as negotiable, the mountain quietly removes their choices. The 5 individuals we are profiling today believed that paying a premium guiding agency guaranteed a safe return. They didn't realize until it was far too late that a luxury base camp tent cannot protect you when your lungs begin to fill with fluid at 27,000 feet. Every other experienced team on the route knew these climbers were already dead. They just hadn't collapsed yet. The aftermath of these 5 choices will break your heart, because the people who paid the ultimate price were rarely the ones who made the mistakes. Mount Everest stands at 29,031 feet above sea level. In the death zone, anything above 26,000 feet, the human body is effectively dying. Cells starve, decision-making degrades into a childlike haze, and the blood thickens to the consistency of sludge. For decades, this environment was reserved for the world's most elite mountaineers. But today, the commercialization of the South Col route has created an illusion of safety. Wealthy tourists with almost no technical experience can purchase a slot on an expedition, assuming that a line of fixed ropes and a team of Sherpa guides can insulate them from danger. It is an industry built on thin margins and human endurance. And when a client brings a rookie mindset to the highest ridge on Earth, the dominoes begin to fall long before they ever leave base camp. On April the 24th, 2018, the sun rose over the Khumbu icefall, casting long blue shadows across a chaotic maze of shifting seracs and bottomless crevasses. The temperature at base camp was a biting 8 degrees Fahrenheit, but the air inside the heated dining tents was thick with the scent of French press coffee and expensive sunscreen. Among the clients was 27-year-old Brielle Tanaka, a brand strategist and lifestyle coach from Newport Beach, California. To her 55,000 social media followers, Brielle was the embodiment of the slogan, "Limits are lies." Her online persona was built on fearless exploration, displaying a highly curated progression from weekend hiking trips to high-altitude summits. Her marketing pitch was simple. She was a self-made woman, proving that traditional training structures were just artificial barriers designed to hold people back. That specific philosophy would be the engine of her destruction within less than 3 weeks. Brielle's climbing resume was a carefully manufactured fiction. To secure her spot with a mid-tier Kathmandu-based guiding agency, she had claimed prior technical summits on Aconcagua and Denali. In reality, she had participated in heavily guided, low-altitude treks, turning around long before reaching any real technical terrain. She believed that because she paid $45,000 for an all-inclusive expedition, the agency's staff would act as a human safety net. She assumed that high-altitude climbing was merely an endurance test, a matter of mental toughness rather than hard, technical proficiency. What she did next set the timeline that would ultimately seal her fate. She skipped the mandatory pre-expedition ice climbing clinics held at base camp, choosing instead to spend those afternoons filming promotional videos for a boutique adventure apparel brand. Assigning her to the mountain was 31-year-old Pasang Tamang. Pasang was a veteran high-altitude worker with 5 successful Everest summits to his name. He was quiet, methodical, and known among his peers for his conservative approach to risk management. This season was critical for Pasang. His younger sister had just been admitted to a prestigious medical school in Kathmandu, and her first year of tuition depended entirely on the summit bonus he would receive if Brielle reached the top and returned alive. The financial survival of an entire indigenous family was now bound to a client who could not correctly